The tax season is over, but taxes is every day. Now, I want to ask you a question. Did you get hit again with an astronomical bill and you're like, I just got caught up from last year and here I am again? And let me just say this, you're not alone. This is why a lot of people don't file their taxes. They would rather just avoid them than seeing that number that they owe. That's very painful. It's going to cost you so much money to get yourself out of this. Now, I believe in financial healing. I don't just sit in front of the camera and tell you these things because I want you to fail. I want you to win. I can talk to the IRS for you. I can stop the nasty letters. But until you dig deep inside and figure out how you got in the situation in the first place, you're wasting your time and your money with me or anybody else that you seek to help you out, dig you out of this tax situation that you're in. You got to get to the bottom of it. See, I have my phone. You guys hear me talk about this all the time. We have our people that tithe a lot of money. We have people who are up all night worried about what's in their Amazon cart. We have people who dream, eat, and sleep the casino. And we have givers. They can't stop giving their money to people who are unappreciative, who wouldn't give them $1 if they wanted to buy a pack of Annihilators. Annihilators $1 now. That was a quarter when I was little, but anyway, let's stick to the subject. Right? Let's get 100. They wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. And so none of these people, this group of people are better than the other, because sometimes I get people, they sit in front of me and say, well, I'm not a gambler. I don't gamble. The IRS does not care about any of that. And so I talk to my clients, my new clients, my existing clients. We have to get you in the mindset of financial healing. This is where it starts. You deserve it. It's your birthright. Number one, check your money every single day. And I want you to check your money every single day so that you are familiar with this. Because a lot of people have a bad relationship with money. They were raised in a house where people told them money's evil, money don't grow on a root, money don't grow on trees, money's the root of all evil. That's so much far from the truth. You can help people with money. You can help elders with their medicine. You can help people. But you have to check your money every day so that you're familiar with this and so that you can see if anybody has been tampering with your finances while you've been asleep. Let this be a part of your morning ritual. And I also get the question all the time, how does Donald Trump not pay taxes? How does Elon Musk not pay taxes? And the people are upset. Don't get upset. Figure out what they are doing. And let me tell you what they're doing. Number two, they're planning. You slipped and fell because you didn't plan it well with your taxes. Let me repeat that. You slipped and fell because you didn't plan it well with your taxes. You have to plan throughout the year. You cannot wait till tax season and hope and pray. I didn't make enough where I owe taxes. That is not the way this is designed. You're supposed to be enjoying your money all year round, as well as as less as possible. Tax planning and strategizing is a whole separate service from your taxes. And the crazy thing about it is, you would rather give your money to the IRS than pay money to keep you from owing the IRS. Because when you owe the IRS, there's so much interest that accumulates so quickly. Your penalties, astronomical. And then you have to pay somebody to help you out with an abatement if you don't know how to do it yourself. So my thing here is to get comfortable. Be comfortable with your money. This is an inside job. This is not an outside job. You can eliminate a lot of this stress if you start from the inside and tell yourself, I'm not going to do this year. 3, estimated taxes. Pay your estimated taxes. Taxes all year round, not seasonal. You've already missed the April estimated tax. Then you have another one in June. You have one in September. And you have one in January if you are a W-2 or a Schedule C filer. You have one in April. You have one in June. And you have one in September. And you have one in December if you are a 1065 or an 1120S. Those are your estimated taxes. And I cannot tell you how many times I've sat in front of people and they have no idea what this is, and they're self-employed. If you're making over $1,000 in the past, then you're going to be able to estimate that you're going to make $1,000 the following year, right? So if that's the case, then that means you have to have estimated taxes quarterly. And I gave you the dates. Let's talk about what's going on with you that's causing you this fear, that's having you overspend because you're spending money, but you're not paying your taxes. And I'm seeing this when you're bleeding to death, literally bleeding to death, and they're going to take everything you worked hard for. And now your taxes are so high, you've established some type of agreement with the IRS and it's not working. And now you're bleeding to death and you're in fear because they're starting to send you 1058s, CP 2000s, and you're just all over the place because you're in fear. Come to me before this happens, okay? Let's deal with your financial trauma. Accept that you have financial trauma, that you may be making a lot of money and you're just not knowing what direction to go from here. How do I handle this tax thing? It's time to open the door to financial healing. Once you accept it and we talk about it and we figure out what's going on, then you can open the door to financial healing. And I want you to understand and soak it in that you can do this. I care about you. I'm an entrepreneur and I know how difficult this is. So how can you put all of this together? Right? I've been an entrepreneur for close to 3 decades, close to 30 years. I'm a licensed enrolled agent as well as a licensed tax preparer in the state of Maryland. And I see financial trauma all the time. And people are making high figures, but they're still bleeding to death. And they think that the more money they make, this is going to help them get out of this situation. If you don't know what to do with the money that you have right now, you won't know what to do with more money. I am Mrs. Jacqueline, and remember, the best credit to have is for God. Love you.